I am literally physically shaking right now. Like my actual core temperature has spiked.
Oh, I can see it. You are like practically vibrating.
Because, babes, we have to talk about episode 3 of Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed and the sheer, unadulterated chaos that just assaulted our retinas has me completely reeling.
It was an assault, like a literal attack on my nervous system.
The cliffhanger, the zip ties, the pink cleats, like the absolute audacity of every single character on this show acting like they are the omnipotent main character of a true crime documentary.
Right. It is unreal.
Babes, welcome back. We love you. We see you. And babes, we are so happy to have you here.
We really are. Welcome back to the Snark Side, babes. If you are listening to this right now, I need you to mentally prepare yourself.
Seriously, get ready.
Because the delusion in this episode is at an all-time, like, radioactive high. The mess is toxic.
The mint juleps are poured. They are on deck tonight.
Heavily muddled.
Heavily muddled. And honestly, medically necessary for what we are about to break down.
Oh, absolutely.
But babes, before we even get into the mess of this show, we need to talk about budgeting immediately.
Oh, no. Are we doing this right now? We are airing the grievances.
We have to. Babes, you just spent $400 on Shein.
I was vulnerable.
Shein. Like, babes, are we... Go $400.
Okay, wait. Let me defend myself. It was a business investment.
A business investment?
Yeah.
What? You accidentally blacked out while online shopping.
I didn't black out. I entered a fugue state. There's a difference.
I am emotionally horrified, but I'm also, like, fully enabling it. Because I saw the confirmation email.
Right, and the items are essential.
You bought, like, 12 variations of a sheer mesh top.
They are for layering.
For an imaginary yacht party in Mykonos that we have not even been invited to.
Yeah.
You are buying clothes for imaginary future events.
We might go to a boat party this summer. You don't know.
It is the delusion. We convince ourselves every single item is going to, like, fundamentally change our wardrobe.
It will. That neon green blazer is going to change the trajectory of my life.
The danger of scrolling fast fashion during work breaks is so real. Because, babes, we can't even blame the mint juleps for this. This purchase happened on a lunch break.
A Tuesday at 1:15 p.m., the most dangerous time of the week.
And honestly, Snark Squad, after a full day at the dental office, we kind of get it.
We do, because, you know, we're both dentists.
Yeah.
And staring into the dark, cavernous abyss of people's mouths all day.
The aerosols, the saliva.
Lecturing grown adults about flossing when their gums are actively bleeding. It drains your soul.
It really does. You need little treats to emotionally survive the workday.
Exactly. You open an app, and suddenly you are treating the concept of arriving packages as literal emotional support.
I will absolutely support you healing your spiritual damage with online shopping, because the dental office is a battlefield.
Thank you. I feel seen.
But speaking of spiritual damage and delusion, babes, we also wanted to apologize to you.
Yeah, we needed to address this.
Because we've seen a few comments about the sound quality on the last couple of recordings.
The emotional damage of those tech problems nearly broke me, honestly.
Same. But babes, we got new microphones.
We did, so hopefully we sound incredibly expensive right now.
We are fully pretending to be professional podcasters. We got the big boom arms, the massive pop filters.
We are faking our knowledge of what audio gain settings even mean.
Literally.
Yeah.
I was twisting knobs earlier like I was a DJ.
I asked for room temperature Fiji water before we started recording just to feel the fantasy. I am acting like a total podcast diva.
You really are. The boom arm almost hit me in the face yesterday.
That was an accident. But speaking of divas, we also have to talk about your mom.
Oh my gosh. Do we have to?
Yes. Because Snark Squad, we took her mom to see our new apartment building.
Babes, we move in 2 months. And the way she shaded us.
It was actually unreal.
The psychological warfare of passive-aggressive parents. She walked into the living room, looked around, and went, "Oh, it's so quaint."
Which means tiny.
Exactly. She said it will be so easy to clean since there's barely any floor space.
I was standing right there. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry.
She said you won't even need a vacuum, a dustpan will do.
Parents are so elite at pretending to compliment things while actually hurling daggers at your life choices.
It is the struggle of wanting their approval while also being fully grown adults.
Yeah.
Like, I pay taxes. I am a doctor.
She looked at the kitchen island and said it was perfectly sized for making cereal.
I am still emotionally recovering from that comment.
Meanwhile, I am ready to start fake arguments in the family group chat. The moving stress is destroying my nervous system.
We are trying to act financially responsible, moving into a new place, while you literally have $400 of mesh tops on the way.
Like I said, emotional support.
But honestly, babes, if any of you in the Snark squad are celebrating wins right now, big or small, just know we are genuinely happy for you.
We are. If you survived a passive-aggressive family member today, congratulations.
If you resisted a Sheen haul, we are proud of you.
Or if you bought the Sheen haul, we support your delusion.
We do. We are currently celebrating our survival by munching on Biscoff cheesecake.
And honestly, can we spiral about this for a second? Why is cheesecake not more popular?
It is elite dessert culture.
Right, like the crust-to-filling ratio on this specific slice is unbelievable.
The emotional healing power of Biscoff cookie butter mixed with dairy, it is literal dessert therapy.
Desserts heal spiritual damage. That is a medical fact from a dentist.
I judge restaurants entirely based on their dessert menus. If they just have like a generic fruit plate.
0 stars. We are walking out.
Exactly. I want a second slice immediately. I'm deep in the cheesecake therapy energy tonight.
Me too. But okay, babes, enough spiraling about our own mess.
Yes, we need to get into the actual mess.
The absolute chaos of Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed. Season 1, Episode 3, Chunnel.
Let's break down this mess because I am obsessed.
I am dying to get into it. Let's start with Section 1. Paula's financial delusion and the $1 wire transfer.
Let's lay out the situational reality here. So Paula is spiraling. She gets a phone call from the scammer. They are demanding a $15,000 wire transfer by 3 p.m.
Or they will completely destroy her life with the webcam footage.
Right. And Detective Sofia Gonzalez, who is iconic, by the way.
So iconic. Dolly De Leon is a legend.
Yeah, she is out of the office investigating Trevor's murder. So Paula is totally left to fend for herself. She is isolated.
Which is exactly how extortion works. They use the psychology of urgency.
But Paula doesn't panic, which is the ultimate power move.
It really is. She puts on her little fact-checker hat.
She physically marches into a bank. Who even goes to a physical bank anymore?
Right, but she researches wire transfers, and she wires exactly $1 single to the scammer.
I screamed at my television.
The petty, chaotic energy of it.
Making a bank teller process a wire transfer for $1. It is so funny to me.
But it is also brilliant. Let's analytically break down why this is so smart.
Please explain the mechanics of it.
Okay, so when you wire money, you aren't just sending it into the ether. You are engaging with a highly regulated federal banking system.
Right.
Under standard, know your customer regulations, the bank requires specific routing data. So by wiring that $1, Paula forces the system to generate a formal transaction receipt.
Yes. And what prints out on that receipt?
The receiving account's registered details. She gets the scammer's LLC name.
OBG Properties LLC. She pays a $1 admission fee to unmask her blackmailer.
Exactly. And think about the psychology of sending exactly $1.
It's such a slap in the face.
It is. If she sent a penny, it might get rejected as an error, but $1 is deliberate.
It's her saying, I have the ability to send money, and I am choosing to send you pocket change.
It completely flips the power dynamic. The scammer thought they were in control, and Paula is just playing chess.
And the scammer instantly falls for the bait. They call back, absolutely furious.
Raging about the dollar.
But in their rage, they slip up. Paula realizes it's a woman using a voice-changing machine.
Her name is Ash, and she's screaming, threatening to kill Trevor.
Which leads to the best reveal ever. Paula just casually drops the bomb. Trevor is already dead.
Imagine being Ash in that moment.
I would have evaporated into the atmosphere.
It is so embarrassing. How do you not know your partner in crime has been violently murdered?
It is a fundamental breakdown in communication. Like, do you guys not have a group chat?
Right. What is your daily check-in protocol? I am questioning Ash's entire scamming professionalism.
She is giving non-playable character energy, trying to act like a mob boss with a little voice modulator.
She is a cosplayer. And the proof is when she physically drives to Trevor's house.
Oh my gosh. She pulls up and she sees the yellow police tape.
The squad cars, the homicide detectives. She looks completely stunned.
It is a mess. So Ash is in way over her head. But while Paula is dealing with international wire fraud, she's also dealing with her awful ex-husband.
Oh, the transition to Karl and Mallory. The coffee shop scene.
The ultimate buyout. Karl and Mallory invite Paula out for coffee to discuss custody of Hazel.
And we have to talk about Jake Johnson playing Karl.
It is so weird seeing him play against his usual type.
We are so used to him being the lovable, messy Nick Miller guy. But here, he is grating. He is so judgy.
He has the most punchable energy. So they dropped this bombshell. Mallory got a massive promotion, and they are moving to Boise, Idaho.
The delusion of moving to Boise.
And they want Hazel to come. But to avoid court, They offer to pay for Paula's rent and buy her a car if she moves to Boise, too.
I need to read Karl and Mallory for filth right now because this is so toxic.
It sounds nice on paper, right? Free rent, free car.
Do an outside observer, sure, but it is a textbook Godfather offer. It is financial abuse masquerading as a favor.
Explain that, because I think some people might think Paula should just take the deal.
Look at the mechanism of control. Mallory is clearly the breadwinner. Karl is just riding her coattails.
Totally.
If Paula accepts, she gives up her job, her friends, her entire support system in New York. She becomes entirely reliant on her ex-husband's new wealthy partner.
It's a trap.
It is. If they get into an argument in 6 months, Karl can just say, well, we aren't paying your rent anymore.
It is a prison sentence with a free Honda Civic.
And the way Mallory delivers it, she is sipping her latte, acting so sweet, but she is the real manipulator here.
She is a shark. She knows she is trying to gentrify Paula out of her own life.
And Karl is just rude, telling Paula she's nothing going on in New York anyway. The audacity.
I was so emotional watching Paula react to this. Her lawyer tells her fighting in court will drain her bank account.
But then she goes to Hazel's soccer practice.
Yes, she sees Hazel running around, laughing with her friends. She is happy.
And Paula realizes she cannot uproot her daughter's life just so Karl can play house in Idaho.
She puts her foot down. She says no to the offer and says she will see them in court.
Good for her. You cannot let an ex buy your compliance.
But the tragic irony is that while Paula is fighting this custody battle, she has no idea she's being hunted by a literal sociopath.
Let's pivot to Dennis. Section 3.
Oh my gosh. Dennis. Murray Bartlett is terrifying.
He is a menace to society without that mustache.
He is so methodical. He's completely unbothered by the fact that he just murdered Trevor.
Whose real name is Jeff Thorwald, by the way. Another layer of messy deception.
Right. So Dennis knows there was a witness. He knows Paula was in the house, but he doesn't know her name.
So what does he do? He goes back to the crime scene perimeter.
And he finds the tissue from the pizza place and the pink cleats Hazel lost.
This is where we see the deranged dedication to his craft. It is terrifyingly smart.
Break down his tracker plan, because my mind was blown.
Okay, so he uses the pizza tissue to narrow down the geographic radius. He figures out the local elementary schools in that delivery zone.
And then he goes to a sporting goods store.
Yes. And he buys 4 pairs of the exact same pink cleats.
4 pair.
He buys military-grade GPS trackers, hollows out the heels, and puts them inside.
He scribbles the name Hazel on them to match the lost ones.
And drops them off at 4 different school lost and found boxes.
I mean, I have to ask, is this genius or is it completely financially unhinged?
Honestly, it's both. It's a massive capital expenditure for a hunch. But he couldn't use Apple AirTags.
Oh, why not?
Because AirTags have anti-stalking features. They alert the person's phone if an unknown tag is traveling with them.
Oh, wow. Right.
Dennis knows that, so he has to use these expensive cellular trackers. He is casting a wide net, banking on a parent checking the lost and found.
It is mastermind stalking. And while he is doing this, we get that phone call from tech support.
This was such a huge clue.
The IT guy calls and says he wiped the videos of the specific targets, but asks what to do with the hundreds of other extortion videos on the hard drive.
And Dennis just casually orders him to wipe the entire drive.
Delete all of it, which proves Dennis is just a hired gun.
Right. He isn't killing for a personal vendetta. He was hired by some VIP who got caught in the webcam ring.
He literally deletes evidence of hundreds of crimes just to keep his clients safe.
He is the ultimate pragmatist. And we have to pause and obsess over Murray Bartlett acting his face off right here.
The phone call with Detective Gonzalez.
He is actively stalking a child in his car, and he gets the call that Trevor is dead.
And he flawlessly fakes a sobbing, hyperventilating breakdown.
He fakes the tears so perfectly, Gonzalez totally buys it.
It is chilling. But I am going to push back on the idea that Dennis is a flawless genius.
Okay, let's hear it.
Because he makes a massive, sloppy mistake at the park.
That is true. The botched hit. Let's set the scene for Section 4.
So the GPS tracker goes off. Dennis follows the signal to the soccer practice.
He observes the field from a distance, and he sees Mallory pick up Hazel.
And because she is acting maternal, he assumes Mallory is the mother. He assumes Mallory is Paula.
He doesn't verify the target, he just assumes.
So he follows Mallory to her house and then follows her on her bike to that heavily wooded park.
The cinematography here is so stressful.
He ambushes her, he knocks her off the bike, and he zip ties a heavy black plastic bag over her head.
The sound of that zip tie tightening. Horrifying.
I was spiraling. She is deprived of oxygen instantly. He pulls out a hunting knife.
But then the twist.
Her pant leg rides up as she's kicking. And Dennis notices she does not have the butterfly ankle tattoo.
The tattoo he saw on Paula when she escaped the house.
He realizes he has the wrong woman.
The sheer panic on his face.
And this is why your hitman logic falls apart. Babes, check the tattoo before you zip-tie the bag.
I completely agree. It is a catastrophic tactical error.
It is sloppy serial killer logic.
Yeah.
You don't initiate the irreversible kill sequence without verifying the target.
He was impatient, so now he has to pivot. He steals her watch and jewelry to stage a mugging.
And just leaves her there, breathing shallowly under a plastic bag in the dirt.
The trauma Mallory is going to face is unreal. Jessy Hodges played the panic so well.
To think about how this affects the custody battle.
Oh, this is the ammunition Karl needs.
Exactly. Karl already hates New York. Now his partner gets brutally attacked in a park.
He is going to be feral about getting out of Brooklyn.
He's going to use this in court to prove New York is unsafe and take Hazel to Boise.
Dennis inadvertently handed Karl the ultimate legal weapon against Paula.
And if they ever find out Paula was the actual target,
Paula loses custody immediately. It's over.
the mess is so interconnected. Which brings us to the final scene. Section 5. The cliffhanger.
What happened in Portland?
I completely lost my mind. I felt so betrayed.
Let's set the setup. Detective Gonzalez's colleague, Jim, ran the fingerprints from the hockey stick.
The stick Paula left on the roof. Which is peak amateur behavior, by the way.
Wipe down your sporting goods, babe.
Right. Don't leave the murder weapon.
So Jim runs the prints through the system, and they are a perfect match for Paula Sanders.
But Gonzalez doesn't call her and say, "We found your prints at the scene."
No, she calls Paula and drops a nuke. She says, "Tell me what happened in Portland."
Meaning Paula's fingerprints were already in the police system.
From another dead body in her past.
I was screaming.
Ah,
I feel betrayed by Paula keeping secrets from the audience.
it changes everything we know about her. We thought she was just an overwhelmed mom.
But no, she has a secret dead body past.
It makes her calm demeanor at the bank look way more sinister. Is she a victim or a survivor who has done this before?
She is terrible at covering her tracks, though, leaving a hockey stick.
Very sloppy. And we also see Jerry snooping on Paula's open laptop at work.
The perimeter is completely breached. The police know the hitman is close. Her coworker is snooping.
But we do have to take a moment of silence. Because amidst all this chaos,
Oh, yes. Thank goodness for Detective Baxter.
the unsung hero, he rescued Trevor's cat from the crime scene and took it to an adoption center.
The only pure moment in the entire episode.
Truly. Okay, babes, let's get into our segments. Segment 1, worst financial decision energy.
There are so many questionable money choices in this episode.
Let's compare them to our own spending spirals. Nominee 1, Dennis buying 4 identical pairs of cleats and GPS trackers.
That level of delusion is exactly like your $400 Sheen blackout.
It really is, buying expensive equipment for a hypothetical future.
Nominee 2, Karl and Mallory offering to fund a grown woman's entire life in Boise.
Offering to pay someone's rent indefinitely just to avoid a custody battle is financially ruinous.
It's an ego trip that will bankrupt you.
And nominee 3, Paula walking into a bank to wire $1 single.
Honestly, I think Paula wins for the best financial decision. It cost her $1 to get the scammer's name.
I agree. Karl gets the worst financial decision award. Paying your ex-wife's rent is a trap.
Absolutely. Okay, segment 2. Most emotionally chaotic.
Who is one inconvenience away from a total breakdown?
Nominee 1 is Paula. Custody battle, blackmailer, hitman, and now Portland.
Her cortisol levels must be insane. Nominee 2 is Ash.
Trying to extort a woman only to be told your scam partner is dead.
She was completely out of her depth. And nominee 3 is Karl.
Seething with resentment behind his little artisanal latte.
I have to give it to Ash. The embarrassment of that phone call is too much.
I give it to Paula. The second she heard the word Portland, her soul left her body.
Fair. Segment 3, things we would absolutely lie about.
The sheer volume of deceit. What would you do about leaving the hockey stick on the roof?
Oh, I would have spun a web of lies before the prince even came back.
Get ahead of the PR.
Exactly. I would have called Gonzalez and been like, Sophia, the craziest thing happened. A bird attacked me. I swung my stick. It landed on the roof. Anyway, want Starbucks?
You cannot just wait to be caught. But what about the Portland incident?
If I had a secret dead body in my past.
Yes. Babes, I would have changed my name, moved to a different country, and never touched a webcam in my life.
You live completely off the grid. You use burner phones.
How are you going to have a murder pass and let yourself get scammed online?
It is so sloppy. And what about Dennis faking his grief on the phone? Could you fake cry?
I have zero poker face.
Yeah.
I would nervously giggle and incriminate myself immediately.
I could absolutely fake cry. I have fake tears to get out of a brutal shift at the clinic.
You are a monster.
I am Meryl Streep when the stakes are high. Okay, final segment. Main Character Delusion Award.
Who acted like the center of the universe? Nominee 1, Karl and Mallory.
Assuming Paula would happily abandon her life in New York for a free car in Idaho.
I kind of respect the audacity, honestly. The gentrification energy is strong.
Nominee 2, Dennis assuming he can just tell an IT guy to delete all the files.
As if IT guys don't keep backups. As if the NSA isn't watching.
And nominee 3, Ash thinking she could strong-arm Paula into sending $15K when Paula just escaped a murder scene.
Ash is the most delusional.
Yeah.
She really thought her little voice changer made her intimidating.
I give the award to Karl and Mallory. The gravitational pull of their egos is staggering.
I completely agree. Wow, what an absolutely unhinged episode.
The mess was truly top tier. Thank you to the Snark Squad for hanging out with us at the table today.
Yes, babes, we appreciate you so much for being on this wild ride with us.
But before we go, we need you to drop in the comments.
We want to know, what is your absolute worst impulse purchase?
Tell us if you can beat my Sheen spiral.
And be honest,
Nah.
is cheesecake underrated?
It is elite. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, babes.
And until next time, stay messy.
Stay delusional.
And we will see you on the snark side.